Okie doke, we're going to do a video with Wilson, the German Shepherd. Now, as I've stated before, he does have hip dysplasia, so all of his sessions are very light, not very intense. Try to take it easy on him, go slow, short sessions, just quite a few of them, but lots of short and sweet sessions. So his big thing was walking on a leash and not pulling, especially with other dogs around. Especially with other dogs around. So right now there he is, and we have a couple dogs there. That's Riggs and Tater Tot in the back. And we're gonna see how Wilson does here. He's gotten a lot better on the leash. He used to just pull constantly, and even though his hips are bothering him, it did not stop him from pulling like a truck. He's a big dog. So I'm gonna kind of show you. Go on, Riggs. Show you what we do here and how I do it, and you're gonna see, or I guess the owner will see, a big difference of how he used to walk. So I'm gonna use some just light leash corrections and some rewarding him with food when he's where I want him to be. And I figured I'd switch the angles now because I got a new sign up here that looks pretty snazzy. So we'll see. I don't know if I like this direction or not, but we're gonna take a look at Wilson and see what we think here. Good. Come on. Good. Come. So normally Wilson would be way out in front, telling me where he wants to go, but now he's following behind me and kind of letting me lead the walk here. We've got a nice loose leash on him. Good. Sit. Good boy. Good. So when I change directions, it's just a pop. Come on. Good boy. And I like them behind me because I can change directions and kind of walk wherever I want to walk and not be tripping over the dog. So if he was out in front of me and I want to change directions, then he's out here and I'm trying to do this, or vice versa. So if he's behind me, I can go in front of him. or I can go to my right and he can see where I'm going. He keeps wanting to go over this direction, so that's the only time I'm really correcting him, is to kind of keep him on my left. But a big thing is after I do give a little leash correction, as soon as he gets into position where I want him, I'm giving him the slack of the leash. So taking all the tension off the leash, because I see too many people that they're so used to their dog pulling, they're walking like this. And the tension's constantly on the leash. And see how if I'm putting any tension on the leash, he's starting to resist it. But if I give him slack and let him be comfortable, we just move a lot more smoothly. Good. So that's a big thing you can do when you're trying to teach your dog how to walk on a leash. So much of it is how you are with the leash. If you're constantly ready for him to pull and you constantly have tension on that leash, his natural reaction is going to be to pull against it. So what you have to do, even if you only have a split second of them not pulling to where they're, to where they are where you want them, it's up to you to give them that slack right away so they can start figuring out it's more comfortable, even if he only gives you 1 second of slack. And some dogs are like that at first, but then as you do this, you'll start seeing I'm getting a little bit more time where I get slack in that leash, a little bit more time, until finally they figure out that walking next to you and having that slack leash is a lot more comfortable for them. And if it's more comfortable for them, it's more comfortable for you, and everybody's happy. So that's a big part of it, learning how to control the dog, kind of play mind games with the leash. So if he's, like right now, we're standing here and there's no slack in that leash at all. And there's other dogs out here, because he knows now with me that if he goes out of my little circle of trust, he's going to get slack on the leash, and he didn't like that either. I don't like it. I don't like being yanked around. He didn't like being yanked around. And they start just figuring out if I'm just here and relax next to me, then I'm happy and he's happy. Good boy. Good boy. This is much easier than getting my hands all slobbery. Back it up. See, you suck at catching. Good dog, sit. Riggs, heel. Good boy. Through. Heel. Sit. Good. Good. Sit. Sit. Come here. Sit. Stand. Good. In. Through. Good. Sit. Zeke. Murph. Or Wilson, I'm sorry. I have another dog named Murphy, and I get Murphy and Wilson confused. I don't know why. So there's a good video, kind of a little bit of everything. I hope those tips on how to learn how to walk your dog. Like, he's a 7-year-old dog. This is the first time he's ever really learned how to walk on a leash. So you can teach an old dog new tricks. It's just repetition. And you know, dogs, they want to do what's comfortable for them and what's easiest on them too, just like we do. So keep that in mind. And when you take your dog out on a walk for the first time, if they don't know how to walk on a leash, just go up and down your driveway. You don't have to take them on long walks. Working their mind is also, you know, it'll tire them out too, just like we do. Whether you have a desk job or you work construction, people that have to sit in front of a computer all day and think, look at numbers and figure stuff out, that makes you tired. Driving long distances makes you tired. So it doesn't matter, as long as your mind is being challenged on doing something, it's good for them. All right, so I think I've rambled long enough. Had a lot of things to say in that one, but hopefully that helps. All right, toodles.